Hello. Today I'm going to review another Foco beverage, this time the Basil Seed Drink. These cans have all been uniformly beautiful. The color of these lines always matches the photograph or the painting that they've chosen for the front of the can. This is very attractive. The ingredients list is a bit unusual. Water, sugar, basil seed at 10%, artificial cream soda flavor, and citric acid. So I'm very excited to see what this is all about. I am a fan of cream sodas. It's been a long time since I've had one. So, the usual 150 milliliters should be enough. And a very odd alien appearance. You can see these little seeds that are encased in a jelly-like or a hairy outer covering floating in solution. Very odd. Very attractive, almost like an art piece. This is really taking the idea of the beautification of food to the nth degree. Now for a smell. I was struck at first with almost an artificial banana aroma. I'm not a fan of artificial banana in most cases. A few times it surprised me and been palatable. Digging down into the aroma, there is a sweet creaminess. It's swirling beneath the surface though. Now that my receptors have had time to acclimate to the aroma, it's pleasant. Good to look upon, good to smell, although an odd aroma to be sure. It's light and kind of nuanced. The smell is drawing from very divergent influences, and it's melding into something edging on crisp. It feels good in the nose, and immediately upon smelling it, it drifts away from the sense receptors and it's gone in a flash. So it's not really it's not a strong scent, but it's a good scent in a strange way. Now for a sip. I purposefully left some of the seeds in my mouth. They do have a very odd outer covering, sheathed in sort of a gelatinous substance. An odd, almost plasticine feel in the palate. Taste is once again light. The sweetness is tempered by the weird jelly-like consistency. After swallowing, the sweetness comes up front, but when it's in the mouth, it's really not so apparent. You're bombarded with other strange sensations while you have it in your mouth. full-bodied in this strange way. A transformation takes place. It begins almost tasting light with kind of a roundness to the character and an apparent sweetness, but then immediately after entering the nooks and crannies of the palate, it takes on the odd character of, like I said, like it coats your palate, sort of. But then it's gone in a flash. Really odd. I wish I had some water to cleanse my palate to really get that sensation again. It's strange how a couple moments after swallowing, there's not really anything coating my chops, but it's got this odd kind of aftertaste. The cream soda elements only become apparent a couple moments after swallowing. Wow. The sensation when you're actively drinking it, it's a very full flavor. It's like even if you have a little bit of it in your mouth, the sensation is very explosive and it fills all of the passageways. And when you're left with those little basil-y bits to chew on. So, and they're very soft, by the way. You could just swallow them, but if a couple of them are left in your mouth, they're squishy. So this is a strange one. I recommend trying it. The refreshment level is really low. This is almost like, this is a complete novelty beverage. It's good outside of the mess of the aftertaste, which is kind of poor. The excitement has died down, and you're left with this vague, icky coating and this lingering kind of a fake cream soda taste. The act of drinking, though, is very unique and novel, and I recommend it. It's a weird one. Very slippery and gelatinous, and odd.